struggled today to just get the offense going. Can you break down what you saw from him as well as Max and Luis Lee?
Yeah, I'll just talk about it more as the offense. The offense struggled. It took us to our 7th drive before we got a first down. So there's work to be done. A lot of work to be done. We'll just now we've begun, which is positive, and we got a place to start. But yeah, offensively, there were some good things, not near enough, So it's back to work. You retool, you regroup, and get back to work on Monday.
Are there any positives that you saw from Max and Luis specifically in the second half?
Yeah, there were positives. There's too few, and that's never. You say like the quarterback struggle. It was offensive wide.
Jim, are you comfortable with the way that the backup quarterbacks in your offense looks with Justin's injury right now?
I don't think we're in a position to be comfortable. We just gotta attack it. We gotta attack the improvement. I think there's a lot there to be had, and but yeah, comfortable is not the word I would use. I don't think anybody on the offensive side of the ball would be happy with that. But address it. It's 11 guys. It's the unit. So back to work.
What did you see as the issues offensively?
we had some run through in the running game, and we just got to be returning some guys loose. There's issue in protection. We missed some throws. There's quite a few things.
The offensive side, what did you think of the defense and special teams performance today?
Yeah, there was more good there. Incredible goal line stand. That was great. We gave up five first downs on the drive. We let some over routes get out. We let some digs. We didn't really cover those well. The dig routes and the overs. So just missed the timing on 3 blitzes or more that I can think of right now. But they also had some really good series too. I thought our defense played winning football. I thought our special teams played winning football, and offensively we underperformed.
What did you think of Joe Long's performance?
I think it was good. He got 21 plays. I thought it was really solid. Joe belongs.
How much stock can you put into an offensive performance like this in a preseason game? Greg obviously told us that you're not really scheming things up yet. With that in mind, how much stock can you really put in the performance as far as where you guys are at?
I don't know. I don't have the answer of how much stock you could put into it. Whether it's the first 3 and outs. We had some starters in there, some starters not in there, and so I don't know. I can't answer the question. How much? Back to work. We know where we're at. I think I could see several of the things we need to improve and work on, and that's what we'll do. Go back to work and do it.
When you go back to work, what's going to be top of your list that you feel like is the most important thing you guys have to do?
Yeah, timing, blocking. In the run game, in the zone blocking, the gap blocking, the timing in the passing game, the protection, good at times. Other times we missed, or one guy got beat, or more on a play. So it's pretty widespread, but you go back and attack it. So.
Will you continue looking outside the building for more competition in the quarterback room, like you guys did last week with bringing in Luis?
Yeah, anything's possible. You know, right, your top of mind right now is getting on this film, and there's, you know, several things to attack, and that's what we'll go about doing.
Defensively, felt like. Oh.
Go ahead, Bob.
All right, just defensively, it felt like you guys were successful with some blitzes, especially some of these defensive backs. Target got in there a couple of times. Thomas Harper.
Yeah.
What did you like about what Jesse was doing scheme-wise with some of the blitzes?
There was a lot of real good. I mean, just about everything really, just from my eye on the field, the only things we didn't do right, and a lot of things right. It's just the things I previously mentioned, but everything else looked really good.
Jimmy, is everything all right with Hayden Hurst?
He seemed good. I mean, again, that's we'll see, but that's what he said. Pretty nasty shot.
Do you have to go through another week of practice to see who the preseason week 2's quarterback starter will be, or do you want to just get Easton back in there so he feels a little more comfortable?
To be determined, yeah. But I would say we're going to look at it, evaluate all positions. This week, why wouldn't we? I mean, not naming the backup week 2 starter at quarterback right now. I will let this week's practice reps determine that. Fair enough, right?
Are you saying Easton is not the starter next week?
I said I'm not naming it.
Okay.
Not naming the week 2, starting quarterback. I will let practice determine that.
Okay. I guess I'm asking because it felt like Easton was the guy who is the backup would be the starter. So he's in like an open competition still. Easton is.
I don't think we're going to have a backup. I mean, we're not going to have a. I'll talk about. I said what I'm saying is I will talk about controversies, quarterback controversies when it's talking about the starter, the starting quarterback. I'll be glad to have those discussions. But I'm not going to have starting controversies over the left guard or the right guard or the backup quarterback or the third quarterback or the second running back. Just you have my word if we're ever into a quarterback controversy, which I do not anticipate at all. But you have my word. I will discuss it with you all. But at the same time, I won't be going to other position controversies.
Is there anybody who surprised you positively, either on offense or defense tonight?
Yeah, there was. I mean, that'd be a long list. I'd hate to really start throwing out names and why'd you name this one and not this one. I thought the Shane Lee made a heck of a play on the goal line. That was outstanding. And there was other. I thought we were getting some push from our defensive line. I thought our Thule it looked like they couldn't block him. I mean, there was a ton of good things.
What you?
Troy Dye had a heck of a game. Really was playing well. So several really good things. Cameron Dicker, I mean, that 58-yard field goal. I mean, we're gonna remember that for a long time. And the whole snap, hold, protection was really good. I mean, there's a lot of good things. Just not enough overall to win the football game.
For the first time in a game situation, what do you think of the whole kickoff thing?
It was interesting. It seemed pretty good. I mean, what'd you think? I thought it was good.
Do you think that?
I thought our guys
more
played well. I
opportunities?
thought popped that first one. And we covered one really well. It's interesting. It is an interesting. I thought our guys were schemed up well. I thought they played the play with the intensity that play deserves, and it was good. A lot of things happened, right? You had a return. You had a couple of big returns. You had a big stop cover. You had one that didn't land in the landing zone. Yeah, it was. I thought we put it ourselves well, as I said before, you know, in special teams throughout the night.
Cameron hits a 58-yarder and then goes down and makes a tackle on the kickoff.
Yeah, that was.
In a preseason game.
There's gonna be a lot to remember, you know. I mean, there's definitely, you know, preseason game collectively for us as a team. You know, it wasn't what we wanted. You know, wouldn't call it less than, you know, because it can be great, it can be good, it can be fair, it can be bad. You know, it could be horrific. You know, don't think it was that, but individually, I thought there were some people that could really put themselves. That was a great game. That's gonna be They're gonna remember that for a really long time, and that can happen in the preseason. And that's definitely one. You hit a 58-yard field goal, and then make the tackle. And he, you know, felt great about it, and so that's kind of where it is, you know, in the preseason. When there's and now, no matter what it is collectively, no matter what it is for each person individually, you know, how they fared in that game. Either way, it's a learning experience, and that's why it's good to have it started.
If it wasn't horrific, where would you grade tonight's performance overall?
Below average offensively. I thought we were winning football defensively, and I thought winning football in the special teams as well. So good special teams, good defense, below average offensively.
Do you anticipate Junior playing this preseason?
We'll see. Not qualified to predict that.
And is Darius working through something?
Yeah.
What did you see from the running backs tonight? Obviously, competition behind Gus and J.K. with Jared, Elijah, Isaiah, those three guys.
Yeah, I thought all three, had really good moments. Ran durable, ran hard. Isaiah I was pleased. I mean, he had a couple really good runs. Caught the ball in the backfield, got out of bounds, heads up in the 2-minute. Dot was a workhorse. So is Jay Pat. I thought they acquitted themselves well. They'll walk out feeling pretty good about their performance, I would think. And they went into it that way. They went in confident and ready to play. Good.
Your first
for
time.
all three of those running backs.
Sorry, I keep cutting you off. Your first time coaching in the NFL in about a decade. How did you feel? Was it good to get the reps?
Yeah,
in the NFL,
yeah.
I don't know how different it could be, but
It was good. It felt really good. I'd have to quote the old singing cowboy, Gene Autry. It was good to be back in the saddle.
All right, thanks, Coach.
You don't want to sing it?
I appreciate you.